Hello everyone, this is Brimstone.
And this is Storm.
Yep, we are back again, bringing you, well, this is supposed to be Streets of Rage 3, but I don't remember this.
Neither do I.
I certainly don't remember Moon Talk, or Moon Speak, I'm sorry. And I certainly don't remember that.
Giant explosion.
Yeah. Wait for it. Yeah, we're actually playing the Japanese version of this game, which is called Bare Knuckle 3. There's a few reasons why we're doing this. The first reason is what you're seeing right now. The American version, they kind of butchered the plot when they did the port of this game. Streets of Rage 3 is actually one of the more plot-intensive games. It's actually kind of interesting too. Compared to the American version, American version kind of watered down what's going on.
Didn't really make sense.
Yeah. Mainly, the story is the Syndicate got their hands on some sort of isotope, and they made these bombs. Pretty much they're dirty bombs. They small yield, but they basically create fallout like a mini nuke. Also, there's a plot going on with that. If you notice the picture, there's a guy there. In the American version, they made him the chief of police, but in the Japanese version, he's actually this general, who's kind of part of the United Nations. And there's a whole plot. Well, I'll explain as we go along. Now, there's actually a translation for this game. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it working on our console, so what I'm going to be doing, you probably noticed it by now, I'm going to be doing a translations, either sticking it by annotations or by subtitles. And Storm, I believe you had another pet peeve with this game.
Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. Now, the difference between the Japanese version here and the American version is the Japanese version is much, much easier than the American. What they did with the American was they artificially upped the difficulty so that even on the hardest setting on the Japanese version, it's still not as hard as the default setting for the American. So it's brutally hard.
Yeah,
that's why we're definitely not trying the American.
Yeah, pretty much they went with the Ninja Gaiden 3 route. If anyone's played that, you could probably what happened. Basically, the enemies did more damage to you. The default, I think, is set to Japanese hard, but they hit a lot harder. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get this shindig going, shall we? Well, he is Axel, and I'm going to be Blaze as usual. And this is, again, this is kind of warning us that there's a bomb. And sure enough, there's a bomb, and the timer's going down. And just like Hollywood, the bomb is detonated with is defused with like only 3 seconds left. Kind of reminds me of Galaxy Quest, where it's like no matter, even if you defuse the situation, the counter always goes down to 3.
Yeah, kind of weird, but whatever.
Yeah. So anyway, plot, we disable the bomb. This is talking to Dr. Zan, who's one of the newer characters. You'll see him in a sec. Yeah, he's a Chinese cyborg. He's actually was a scientist formerly working with the Mr. X's syndicate, but he kind of defected. More gets explained about him later, but now we must begin with the beatings.
Begin with destruction.
Yep. Hey, this is all about Streets of Rage and, bare knuckles. There we go.
And as always, you can see that the sprites and everything are really detailed.
Yeah, they really went balls to the walls with the graphics in this game. They really made them really detailed. And they added a run feature, if you haven't noticed, which we're using right now.
Yeah, because it really helps.
Oh god, does it. Of course, another thing with American changes is, you probably noticed, is the women actually are wearing mini skirts and, you know, less clothing than they did in their American counterparts. Also, they gave the characters like they actually gave them different voices, and oh god, they were horrible.
Yeah.
Like Axel says bare knuckle, and I don't know what Blaze said, but basically gave it an English translation of all things.
Yeah, which is not good.
Yeah, which, you know, I don't mind translations. It's just I like them when they're good.
Yeah, when they're not done to like death and terrible.
Anyway.
Pac-Man.
Yep. Oh, I gotta be up in Diesel here.
Thought it was Streets of Rage, not Pac-Man.
Yeah. Actually, I don't get that because, you know, Pac-Man is freaking Namco.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess just a really similar sound effect. So be it.
Actually, I like how when you throw them or do a big hit, if you notice the chains actually move. Like, oh, I was trying to do it there, but I failed. And we got some reminiscence of Double Dragon here. Sorry. Well, I did state that, you know, they look like Billy and Jimmy Lee clones, or the, you know, the fist fodder from that game at least.
And if you notice, even the weapons have specials that I tried to pull off.
Oh yeah, yeah, they also have damage, there you go.
Oh. They have, a durability status, as you see by the little life bar.
Yes, if you use them too much, they actually will break, which, okay, I understand they're going realistic, you know, for some realistic settings, but I mean, come on, this is a beat-em-up game. What's realistic about a beat-em-up game? I'll go take care of this. Ah!
Sorry. Ah, that wasn't good.
No, it wasn't. Anyway, that's all good. You go beat up the Secret Service agent guy here, who's... I hate those guys, because they throw you, and they have a gun.
And they have a gun.
Yeah. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's real fair.
Yeah. Oh, they kind of look like the guy. They kind of look like the guys that were going after Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh. You know. Except they have guns. They're not using their. You know, this guy actually has a gun. They're not trying to use their finger to, you know, kill us.
Yeah.
And fortunately, we're both.
Oh, and yeah. Oh, and a tip there. Don't throw the fat guys, as you just saw me die.
Yeah, they went back to Streets of Rage 1 on that, where if you try to throw the bad guys, you actually will break, you know, do damage to yourself. You just can't lift them. I never understood that. I mean, okay, Streets of Rage 1, I understand, 'cause they're a lot bigger. You know, but that pretty much means you're actually weaker in this version of the game than you were in the, you know, Streets of Rage 2.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up with that?
Flying from the bad people down that heavy. Which I need to stop doing that.
Freaking trying to pimp slap you there. So yeah. This game is an interesting case here. The controls are a lot better. I mean, the moves are a lot better. The AI, if you notice, the computer has a lot more moves with their enemies, you know. Like, the fat guy's got a rolling attack, if you noticed. I really need that apple. Shit! Got it. Sorry about the cussing. But yeah, moves are different, better controls, a lot better graphics. The music, I'll get to that on later, but
music is, it's not what you'd normally expect, but it was alright.
Yeah, I don't know, I guess they went with a more techno route with this, because if you notice, it doesn't sound like a Streets of Rage game. I'll let you beat up those guys while I adjust something here. And no, I don't mean adjusting Blaze's bikini brawl thing there. Ow! You usually do a lot better.
When you hit people off the bikes will not explode.
And there's Ash, who is another change from the Japanese to American version.
In the American, it was Shiva who was on the boat.
Yeah, we'll actually be fighting Ash later.